well, step one to my contraption here. Start off ahead of the axle, then behind it. When you put the load on, it lifts the trailer all the way up, which this is a Tractor Supply 5x8 utility trailer. And if you buy one, go on and get you a tongue jack, because you're very limited what you can do with your trailer when it's sitting on the ground. You got a load on it. Anyway, back to my contraption. I spun the tailgate around to the trailer, and the gate is not as wide as the bucket to my small Kubota tractor, the L2502. So I had to put some sides to it, which is just scrap OSB board that I kind of nailed at an angle. The angle is probably up to your decision. Anyway, I took 3 2x4s by 8s, got 2 laying across horizontally flat, and then I took one of the 2x4s and cut into, I don't know, I guess they were 40-inch lengths, which I really should have used a 2x6 because the lag bolts were going to be too top of the 2x4 just sitting on the other 2x4. So I got a 3/4 inch plywood that is also scrap that I've got the vertical 2x4 sitting on for the lag bolts to hinge on the trailer. Anyway, this is a pretty much full scoop. I've sorted through most of it. Then, with a hoe or something, you go through and just kind of shift your rock, which this one scoop had a ton more rock in it than my previous scoops. Naturally, the scoop I get to do a video on is got a gazillion rocks in it. Anyway, this is kind of the dirt I'm sorting through. The township here was cleaning out a local ditch, and they just look for anybody to take this old trash dirt so they don't have to dispose of it themselves. Anyway, hopefully this will work. I had to put an extension on the end of my gate because I was actually having to put my blade up against the trailer to dump the rock. But after you've sorted the dirt, it's nothing to slide this gate to the back. Oh, this is heavy. Woo-hoo. Anyway, boy, that's heavy. And all the rock just falls into the bucket. And then here you can see I took, I think it was 1/2-inch lag bolts. They're way longer than what I needed, but I have them hinged to the gate. And then I just go and dump the rock. I'm filling up a deep ditch with all this loose rock. Let me see if I can get a peek in there. You can see the lag bolts are way too big, but I mean, I had them. Anyway, like I said, this is a Tractor Supply 5x8 trailer, and I've just turned the gate into a rock sifter, and you're still getting some small rock in there, but hey, it's better than throwing that on the ground and trying to dig all that rock out. Then you gotta turn around and pick it up. But anyway, this is some redneck engineering from a redneck that's moved to rural northwest Pennsylvania. And there you can see the smoke from the wildfires from Canada. But anyway, hope you can make some sense out of my babbling here. But this is about my 5th scoop that I've sorted through. I try to do small scoops. That was a little bit bigger than what I normally do, but one scoop at a time. Like I said, this lip here, it's a little flimsy, but I just had to extend it because I was actually having to bump my trailer with the bucket so all the rock would fall in the bucket, not on the ground. And let's see, the bucket to this is 66 inches and this gate is 58 inches. That's right. So, and I just cut these at 7 inches with an angle. I mean, I don't think that's of any importance. You could have more of an angle or flat, but it's just so when you dump the bucket, it doesn't fall out on the ground since the bucket's wider than the gate. Anyway, that's redneck engineering for the day.